Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be doing a reading for the snake people. So if you're born in the year of the snake, this one's for you. Hope you guys have had a good week. I have to say thank you to everybody that's hitting that subscribe button and giving us a like. It really does help the channel, and it also keeps me keeping on because it encourages me to keep doing what I'm doing. So thank you very much. We're going to we're just going to shuffle these up and we'll just get this reading out the way. If you haven't already, please do hit that subscribe button. We're here every day apart from Sundays or the odd Sunday. I don't know. There's always something to watch. So if you're into the Chinese Zodiac, if you're just into, horoscope zodiacs or card reading and stuff like this, give us a like, hit that subscribe button, even share it with your friends. Get it out there. Let's see what we're doing for the snakes this week. We'll leave it there, I think. We'll take that one from the bottom. We'll take that one from the middle. We'll take that one from the top. And what have we got? We got two blacks and a white there. Not a bad start, but not great either, is it? Let's be fair. Right, let's flip it right on over and get started. Not a great start at all. So we got that pig card there. Which isn't exactly great, but it is what it is what it is. That's your conflict sign right there. So it's not starting off good. All right, just sorting out that lighting there. That's a little bit better. Yeah, I feel like there's a lack of trust somewhere. There's a lack of trust here. And somebody or something isn't appreciating you and the efforts that you're putting in. Maybe they don't trust you, or you don't trust them, so you're only being a little bit, say 50%, but that's still enough for you to be expectant of some sort of reciprocation or at least a thank you, some sort of gratitude, some sort of response, but you're not getting it. You're not getting it. And maybe it's your approach, maybe it's the way you're doing things. Like potentially you're being too distant when you should be more hands-on, or you're being too hands-on when you need to step back a little bit. And I think that's probably the wisest choice here, is to take a step back. You're not in a great place because this is confusing. This is confusing you. There's things that are way out of your control here, and they shouldn't necessarily be out of your control. It's just you've wanted to see how things pan out. It's almost like you've allowed something, someone, person, people to just do what they want to do, and you've watched to see what they actually do. But their words aren't matching their actions, or more than that, their words aren't matching your expectations, or their actions aren't matching your expectations, or what you expected them to do or say or something. They've done the complete opposite. And that's confused you because you didn't expect that. So now you're finding it hard to trust yourself, you're finding it hard to trust other people or that person or something that's going on around you in that situation or circumstance, and you're thinking, hang on a second, something's not right here. Something suspicious is going on. Something suspicious. And this could be big, this could be small, it could even go unnoticed in your life, to be honest, depending on how busy you are. But there is definitely something that, there's something on the other side of the fence, like the grass is greener, and you want to check it out for yourself. And the closer you get, you've noticed that the grass isn't necessarily greener. It's probably the same shade, if not slightly off. But you're dedicated now, so you're going to keep going. You want to see how things pan out. You're embracing it because it's a new thing. You want to give it a chance and go in with it with some sort of optimism because it's new. But it's getting you down at the same time because you've got expectations. You don't know what's going to happen, so you're just assuming this is going to happen or that's going to happen. You think that if you keep pushing towards the green grass, that the grass will get greener. But unfortunately, the closer you do get, as I say, it turns out that it's not as green as you thought it was. It's the right time to be skeptical, I think. It's the right time to be questioning things. It's the right time to be thinking, hang on a second, what is going on here? Because there is definitely something happening behind the scenes that you're out of control of. And it's definitely an emotional thing. That's a catalyst card. And it's not a great catalyst card for a snake person, but it is still a catalyst card for change. And it is a negative card, which means it may not necessarily be about you. It may be about something else. It may be about something in the future. Maybe what you're doing right now is actually somebody else's catalyst for them to learn a lesson, for them to be taught, you know, something. I wouldn't give up hope just yet. I would just be a little bit more reserved and maybe just take a step back. And I think that's the thing. If you're holding on too tightly to something that's fragile, it's going to break. So you're going to have to loosen your grip a little bit. Snakes can be quite possessive and hold on too tightly. There's that rabbit there. That's another catalyst card. That is another catalyst card. And that is a catalyst card that's like primarily right there in the middle. So there is change afoot. There are good changes coming, but not ones that you would have expected. The rabbit and the snake get on quite well, so there isn't a great animosity there. So I don't think you're not going to be resentful of these changes. I just think you're going to be a bit disappointed, and it's not going to work out the way you wanted it to. But that's okay, because I think that you can contain your disappointment, and I think that you'll move from this learning a lesson. I think right now, learning the lesson, that's the value to this. That's the prize to be had, is there's lessons to be learned. And while you're looking out for what you're expecting is going to happen, you're actually missing the lessons that you're kind of being given right here. And of course, if you miss them this time around, they will come back around next time. So just keep your eyes open. Listen to your intuition. Listen to yourself, you know? Stop looking for the green grass. Maybe just water the grass where you are. How about that one? How about those apples? Water the grass where you are, because the grass will be greener where you water it. Maybe stop looking for greener pastures. Because the closer you get to this, the more you inspect. And you are inspecting. You're literally looking at this as a detective. Sherlock Holmes, that's what you're doing. And the more you investigate, the more you pry, the more suspicious and weird things are getting for you. The more you don't necessarily know what it is you believe anymore. But this isn't openly declaring war on anybody, and there's no need to lose your temper or anything. It's just you're going to realize that there's no benefit. There's no benefit here. And that's the catalyst. That's the change. Once you realize that there's no benefit to be had, things will start being pushed into a motion where even you won't be able to stop it. And no amount of vanity or being reserved or lashing out is going to change that. Once that ball starts rolling, it is rolling. So you be sure to make the right decisions here. If that's what you want to do, you make sure that you are 100% dedicated and committed to this. Because I think this is going to take a lot of commitment if you're going to wait this out. I do. And if it's for a long-term thing, kind of thing, then maybe look for support from people around you that have gone through similar things or share mutual goals or have accomplished things like this in the past, because you're going to need as much experience as you can get. You need to listen to your intuition. You need to listen to yourself. You need to get experience. You need to gain some knowledge. You just need to wait this out and get as educated on the situation as you possibly can. You are going to be in need of the skills that you have as the future comes into play. Wow. 3 catalyst cards. Things are happening, aren't they? We got 2 blacks and a white, but they're all catalyst cards, and that sheep has come in right there. Boom. This is going to be a frustrating time for you, because change is happening now. There's no stopping it. It's happening, and it is going to come in, and you're going to start seeing the benefits from that. I think you're going to start. It's not going to happen for you, but you're going to work out why it's happening quite soon, and you're going to go, okay, well, that kind of makes sense. I'm not happy about it, but it does make sense. There's a lot to come from this. There's a lot on offer here, but there's also a lot of demands too. A lot of demands of you. A lot of things that may seem unreasonable. And you're going to need to decipher that and differentiate between what is good for you, what is bad for you, the stuff that's going to hold you back and the stuff that's going to push you forward. That's up to you now, my lovely snake people. Yeah, unfortunately, my darlings, you need to be the one that makes the assessment here. That's why you need all the experience you can get. That's why you need to learn all that you can learn from this, because this is a long-term thing here. These catalyst cards are making things turn around so quickly for you right now. You might not even see what's going to be going on until it's too late. Yeah, but don't worry about it. I don't see it as a massive bad thing. I don't think huge things are going to change, and there are going to be benefits to be had from this. It's just unfortunate that the direction that you're heading in isn't the one that you're supposed to be heading in, and unfortunately you've got to be turned around, and you're reluctant to do so because you still want to see if the grass is greener on the other side, but it really isn't. And the universe, karma, whatever it is coming in and saying, oi, pack it in. You're not listening. And the more you don't listen, the more they're going to throw things in your way. You need to be paying attention here. You know what it is you actually want deep down. So why are you chasing these lesser things? And that's what they are. They're lesser. They're lesser things. They're not meant for you. They're not meant for you. There are benefits to be had here, of course, as I say, but a lot of that is lesson learning. It's all about, expanding your talents and getting experience. But what you actually want from this, or what you expect you're going to get from this, you aren't, I'm afraid. It's not going to happen. But like I say, it's not going to end in tears. Realistically, you are going to have some good times out of this. You're going to learn lessons from this. It's going to set you up in the future. I just feel that with 3 catalyst cards there, it's not going to be an easy ride for you. And this week, I think it's really going to come into play where you go, penny drop, light bulb on, I can see it, I know what's happening. Oh damn. Oh damn. And then it's contest time, it's competition time, then it's fight time, it's fight or flight time, then it's time to either distance yourself and you'll have to make a run for it, or prepare to fight as that ambitious, tenacious serpent that you are. But just try not to hold on too hard right now. As I say, things that are fragile, if you hold on to them too tightly, they can break, and you don't want to be the reason for your own breakages or downfall. But this catalyst is now well underway. Pig, rabbit, goat. That's a whole triangle. There's a triangle of catalysts right there. Whole change, a big change, massive change, universal. It's meant to be, and it's going to happen. There's nothing you can do now, my lovely snake people. It is on its way. It's here. You're living it. You're living it right now. So embrace it. Take what you can. Learn what you can. Get the experiences gained. And as I say, stop looking for greener pastures. Just water the grass where you are and concentrate on you and that sort of space around you. Okay? The ones closest to you. But we'll find out how you do next week when we come back and see how you've dealt with this this time of catalysts and change and confusion and whatnot. We'll be back next Wednesday with another snake reading. But we'll be back tomorrow with a horse and a sheep reading. And if I don't see you then, I'll see you next time, or whenever. Hit that subscribe button, give us a like, and I will see you next time, guys. Love and peace.